Today, October 23, Friday, there's a report that we're going to be experiencing another typhoon that's heading towards the Philippines. We don't know which island it's going to land, but we're back one day of sunny weather and now we're back to rainy season again. So you can see, look, it started to rain around the city and certain areas in the provinces like there in Danao. And so I gotta have to make sure that they have indoor work. But I know the Farmer Willie and Old Lito, they just like to work in the rain. They just put tarpaulin. So this one, you can see SM City is now been rained on hard. So I'm expecting it to be coming over here in the hills. Look down there. There's a one-off tree that become brown and yellow amongst the green. That's why it stand out. So here again, rainy season, Cebu, Philippines. I still gotta sort all the gardens of my daughter's garden there. I gotta have so much time, not enough time for the day. I gotta arrange it and all that, repot them, but it's fun. I'm gonna have to trim this, pull it by rope and then trim, so it's just on the level of the railings. Friday, October 23, and as you know, this is the last day of work of Jonelle and Jarell. So Old Lito has continued with his rendering and squaring off the columns, and they have taken out the forms of the thing that they have poured yesterday. And as you can see, there will be an entrance here towards the access for the back. And I have this cemented over here so the water will not block the pipe that I have put in there. I have some rocks put in the side. So that's the progress that they have, and checking on Willie here. So we're trying to slope down this side here because we have noticed that there's a stagnating water. When we were having a heavy downpour a while ago, and they were stagnating here and also on this other side over here. So Willie has managed to clear out most of the earth over here, and then you can see that I asked them to render this wall and they have done it, and now he's here. It's only a few more truckloads of the wheelbarrow full and he'll be done. Then I'll have him concentrating on the garden of the guest house. So because Daloy was asking me, where do I buy it? Buy it in Gemini, because the other hardware have increased their prices so much since they have this other branch in which they're trying to finance, and I don't know what's wrong with them. I used to get a lot of stuff from that hardware, but now they have increased their prices 10 to 20% more than Gemini. It becomes uneconomical, even though we're friends with the owner, but I can't. I'm doing a budget here. And another thing I want Jonelle to do is to do the trusses on my storeroom. I can't wait for the welding man anymore. Anyway, as you can see, he's the one who welds the trusses on the shop or Daloy's house. And that was 6 years ago. Mayuhan yung muting budag motor, oy. 6 years ago, he done the trusses over there. So I don't see the difference why he can't do it now. Asa sample? Oh, sige. Also, I'll just want him to try that one. I'm giving the wife of Farmer Willie, Miss Illy, the solar light that I bought for them. So I was explaining how it works because I got one on the for the garden. Ano ni siya ni Will? Ha? Mo ni siya magatubang. This one magatubang sa adlaw.
Mat kayo ning inyong gihatag og kalipay ng mga tao ni sir.
Oh, sige ni Will. Kay naa na jud kay sugaon niya dito sa imong bukid.
Anong muhayag sa tao dito?
Lagi, wala kay kinahanglan kuryente. He was saying he's thanking us so much for buying him a solar light because he will now have lights up there in the mountain where he's farming. Sige ni Will. Because I was demonstrating to him how it works.
Solar.
So that's another household's gonna have a light among the darkness that they have experienced every night, that without any donations from other people, you know, because this channel, I'd like to remind you, is not having any membership, Patreon, PayPal, or accepting any donations, because I know I don't have much views lately because of the internet problems, but I don't care because this channel is only for my own amusement and I'm just sharing it to you. A mere thank you for the people that I help is enough for me. So, this is how it's gonna look like. And tomorrow, Old Lito will be buying, and the lawyer will be buying the gravel to fill this all up. I could see someone is throwing out stuff here. Oh. But that's a good job done there. Then it will be waterproof. The bottom. Then it's all be cleaned up. We can't help the dog doing their business in here as well. So we'll just have to clean it up once in a while. But it's better than cleaning up a whole lot of weeds. When the rain comes, this will all be washed out. So the weather is not really that sunny. You can see dark clouds up ahead. But I'm hoping that it's not going to be a heavy downpour. Just enough to wash off. So Willie's continuing on to file up the rocks here. Make it awkward for them to park the trucks, even if they do there, but not necessarily that they will park there forever like they do. They turn around anywhere they like. They can just pass through it and it won't hurt so much because I got a curb now that prevents them from smacking on my wall. Don't look too bad. It looks cleaner actually. And even the walls there, now it looks cleaner. It looks big. Nanadyo kay suga dito sa imong bukid ni Will. So, he can't get enough how to thank me for giving him the light. So, he said he will be the only one having a proper light over there. Ang imong mga silingan, puro day lampara.
Naay kurente ato dito pa naay aw kanang mga kuan lagi sa taon kanang mga lugo ba.
You can have electric installed, but you gotta pay big money because it's very far. So I turn it off because of that wrapping machine that just passed by for copyright, you know. And yeah, that's what Willie was saying, that You can have electric, but it'll cost you a fortune. Processing alone is 10,000 pesos now is the asking fees for the processor. And then you have to pay for all the electrics. And look how far it is from the main road. 3 kilometers? Come on. And so that's why most of them are just having lamps of kerosene and candles. And that's what he used to do. So now he got a proper light to do that. Kuan na gyapon ang mga bato. Naninindot naman tanahon. It looks neater now. And the wall looks big. So I'm getting everything tidying up. That's why I want Janelle to do the trusses on my storeroom. I can't wait for the welder so I could clean out all the house inside. Then I could give you a tour around inside my house in the future. But as of the moment, I don't like my storeroom, so I'm not showing it. My storeroom there are coming out of my ears now. The items inside, you know. But I keep on calling it, but, you know, giving it to all the people that in need. In fact, last December, I got like 2 sacks out of it. But now it's piling up again. So we're having my lunch with my daughter. We are here in our favorite Japanese restaurant, Yushoken. It's been a rainy afternoon, so me and my daughter just linger on with our lunch for today. So while the rain's still pouring, now I'm gonna do a little bit of shopping for some essential stuff, and hopefully the rain will subside before we start going up the hill. Now I'm going to Watson's to get some items on her list. She can't be bothered to come with me because I don't like wearing the shield. Face mask is fine, but this Watson's demand that you have to have a shield as well before you get in. So here, all the lights up now. It's still raining, but you can see the nice color background of the Oak Ridge, because Oak Ridge is where the location of our favorite Japanese restaurant, the Yoshoken Ramen. And you can see there's a few more restaurants open, but they're very quiet. But again, very nice silhouette, blue. What's the camera's taking?